We will rock you. What a great show. I'm telling you right now, Queen is phenomenal. We got all the stuff about Queen. We got getting to know our contestants, and we got top 6. Stay tuned to find out.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Ricky Vitucci, and we are here speaking Season 2, Episode 15, Meet the Finalists and the Queen performances.
Yes.
I would like to introduce my favorite co-host,
What's up?
Delia Gomez. Say hi
Hey
to
guys,
everyone.
what's up? How's it going?
So, this was quite the show.
Yeah, it was
right?
awesome.
Tell me what you think. Like, just give me your overall thoughts as to how you feel like this show panned out.
A lot of sequence is what I gotta say. It was so
Lot of sequences,
it was so blingy.
right?
It was so. I loved the outfits. Everyone had such a great look. They definitely had a lot of fun with the set.
For sure.
But that was like what I took away from it. It was really, really shiny overall. Like a very shiny episode.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was interesting. I found it to be
Yeah.
I found it to be like Meet the Contestants.
Yeah.
It was cool, but I kind of knew all the
Right,
stuff
right.
that they were telling us. So I don't know if I would have. I kind of feel like that was just a filler.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
But it was cool to like hear the questions and see, what certain like pet peeves of them are, or like what's their favorite artist and stuff like that. So I mean, it was very cool to see the answers and I guess get to know them a little more.
It's getting down to the top 6, top 8.
sure.
So it's getting really hard to just vote based on talent because everyone at this point is very talented. So it probably does help to know
for sure.
who is going to be your favorite. Who would you be like best friends with? It's kind of like a boy band thing. You
That's
pick out the one that you
That's exactly
you one
it.
that resonates with you the
Yes.
most.
Yes.
So I can understand why they probably chose to do that episode right before Queen Night. I just love your reaction. It's so good. I just love that you're gonna be so real tonight.
I mean, and everyone heads up.
Yeah.
I'm going to be not as harsh,
Right.
but I'm going to be somewhat like Simon Cowell this
Episode.
episode. I just have a lot to say.
Oh, I'm excited to hear it.
No filter. Just like my pictures on Instagram, no filter.
You're just excited to tell us what you
excited
really
to
think.
tell you
It's a
all.
lot. Yeah.
It's a lot, but I'm just like, yo, top 8.
Yeah.
Top 8. Speaking of top 8, let's get into that.
Okay. So I would say that the stories that resonated the most with me was probably Jeremiah.
Okay.
I love him as a performer, but I love how sweet and how, unfortunately, like I didn't like his story is really, really sad about his parents not really accepting him for who he is. Obviously, they did show up to Queen Night,
Which is amazing.
It's amazing,
Yep.
and even Katy Perry, gave them a shout out for "Come as You Are." This is a kind of night of everyone appreciates you. But yeah, like I feel like I really admire him for being so brave and doing what he's doing and sharing his story. That's not easy to do.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't imagine having something like that and knowing your parents don't really accept you.
Yeah. That's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking and it's tough
Yeah.
because you want your parents' support.
And you want them to be proud of
And
you.
their love.
Yeah, and their love. And they're the people that you hope love you unconditionally. And unfortunately with Jeremiah there are conditions as to
Yeah.
So I feel like, he's getting a lot of love right now from all the fans and from American Idol and the judges. So I'm happy that he has a safe place and somewhere where he knows that he fits in and he is loved regardless.
Yeah.
So.
Which I think he has the fans' love for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. I love him. I love you, Jeremiah. This is a reach out. Shout out to you.
So for me, one story out of the top 8 that stuck out for me the most was like Alejandro. Alejandro's story about how he's just this very just low key kind of vibey kind of guy, shy, doesn't really think too much about himself, which you should.
Yeah,
he's super talented, and you seem like the homie.
Yeah. He really is so sweet, but he has a low self-esteem almost.
Which I don't understand why.
He's very shy.
You know how talented you are when it comes to music.
Yeah.
When you get on that stage or anything musically,
it's like that's his language. Is that
that's absolutely his language.
Yeah, definitely. But you're right. There's something about him that doesn't believe he's good enough or
Which
deserves
I don't
to be there.
understand. Is it the jobs he's had?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is it just a thing that's coming from him?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like...
It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Because when you see somebody so talented, like an Alejandro, you would think that he would boast it a little more.
Yeah.
Not saying to be cocky or to be... like not to be like an ass about it.
Yeah.
But just know what you have,
Exactly.
right? Know what God gave you.
Yeah.
And know that every single thing that's going on in your life, from the job you have to like everything else, it just makes you who you are.
Yeah, and I think maybe he doesn't have that person that supports him and told him at a young age that he could be something, because sometimes you need someone to believe in you before you believe in yourself. So I'm really happy that once again he is on American Idol, that he, especially from Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie really knows how to speak to the contestants and breathe this sort of inspiration in them every time he talks, versus Luke and Katie, who give notes on the performance.
For sure.
I feel like Lionel's the only one that's actually giving real advice regarding their artistic overall journey.
See, I agree with you to a degree. I feel, so how I see it, I see Lionel as the father figure.
Right, yeah.
The parent that's always trying to, like, you know, like, and you can even tell when Lionel doesn't have anything good to say or something in a positive realm. You'll see like his responses or his replies, his answers are more of like, you rocked it. Just always don't forget about yourself.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
Yeah.
No matter what happens here. Whenever a judge says no matter what happens here, they may have not loved your performance, which is okay.
Yeah,
but
that's
just,
a good point. That's a really good point. Despite the fact that you just performed, but despite the fact that it wasn't great, we love you. Yeah.
Even Adam Lambert, he didn't win he didn't win American Idol, but he still made up. Just say it wasn't that good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it doesn't have to always be happy-go-lucky, positive.
I agree. But someone for Alejandro, I think maybe that's the first time he's getting this sort of support, that he is talented, that he can make a life with this talent. It's not easy to be like, I'm going to be a musician and, you know, have the backing of your family. People are going to worry about you. Are you going to be able to pay the bills? Are you going to make it? Because it's a tough field to like really, 1% really
probably
like make it, if that, you know. So
I think it's even less than 1%. If you think about the people in this world and then all the people that are trying to pursue music and be an artist and a musician and get this opportunity to be in the top 8.
I know.
To be
you already made it, Alejandro.
You won already. As the judges said, you already won.
Exactly. Agreed.
Right?
Yeah.
But hold on one second. I would like to stop for a second and just think about it. You are top 8 out of thousands of people who've auditioned. And then millions of people who actually would love to be in your shoes pursuing music to the level that they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No matter what happens from this point on.
Yeah.
And everyone here is young. The top 8 is very young.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
So no matter what happens, they have a bright future ahead of them.
They all
because
do.
The top 8 is by far the most talented top 8 that I've ever seen in American Idol.
That's what I mean. Like, it's all, like, I can understand why they were like, get to know us, because the talent is just amazing.
Yeah.
So you can pick who you want vocally, whether it's a ragu or if you want a Lacey.
Every time I hear that name, I'm like, spaghetti sauce?
Spaghetti, yeah, but there's a flavor for everyone out there.
There is a flavor for everyone. Yeah, flavor. So now we're going to go into the top 6.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Let's speak about the performances. You know, I would like to know, let's start with your best performance and your worst performance for for the ones that will eventually make it to the top 6.
Okay.
So then I'm sorry. I guess I'm saying let's speak about the performances for the top 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my absolute favorite tonight was Jeremiah because I felt like it was Queen night.
Yep.
He channeled Freddie Mercury. Like he was the only one who I felt like I'm listening to Queen. This is Queen essence, the robe, everything, the vibe. I just felt it and it was powerful. And the fact that, his parents were there added that extra layer of like
For sure.
emotional.
Yeah.
But for me, that was the best out of all of them. I wasn't too keen on many performances.
Neither was I.
Actually.
There was one performance, but I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I really did love Lacey and Wade when they did.
No, Lane.
Oh, Lane.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. When they did Jackson from Walk the Line, I loved them doing the duet together. I thought their energies were great, and even Katie mentioned that their chemistry was great. But yeah, I was really disappointed by a lot of people. I hate to say it. I really was.
And I agree with you. I wasn't this, I think it was the last 2 episodes. I'm really not thrilled with how they're performing.
Well, Queen is really hard, number one. I'll give them that. Like, it's a very, it's a really hard to be like Freddie Mercury. I'm so sorry. Like,
but see, that's the thing. The point of them picking Queen, it's just the segment, right?
Yeah.
It's just, okay, here's your theme.
Yeah.
Give me your own take of it. I just feel like they lacked the artistry in the performances for this episode specifically. I get it. Queen is very hard. You know what? It makes you even think about it even more now, how amazing Queen was and is.
Yeah.
It's impossible for someone to replicate that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which just goes to show you their mastery and their greatness.
Yeah.
As a rock band.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I get it. These kids are still.
It's got a fingerprint.
It does have a fingerprint forever.
Yeah.
That fingerprint will be there forever. No one will ever be able to mimic this.
You know who I thought did really great? Lacey.
She's phenomenal.
Her rendition of that ballad that she did, she slowed it down.
Yeah.
And she's a female singing, a male vocalist song, but it still worked for me. It was beautiful.
Exactly
and she made it her own. I think I appreciate when people they either do a tribute, which is what Jeremiah did, it was a straight up tribute to Freddie Mercury, or they take the song and make it their own, like what Lacey did. And I think if you're trying to do too copycat or just, that's when it comes off like, I don't see who you are and I don't see that you get who Queen is.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We're in top 8 now.
Yeah.
You need to convince America. They don't want to hear you sing exactly how Queen sang it. They want to see you be an artist. They want to see you be a musician.
Yeah.
You have to vote them. You have to get their vote. At this point, you're a salesman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You need to sell them, this is what I have. Yes, this is a Queen song. This is not my song. But here's my take in this. This is how I feel for this song.
Yeah.
My vision for this song. On top of not taking any disrespect, not disrespecting how they made it.
Exactly.
But your own spin on it.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite?
Lacey.
Tonight? Lacey?
Lacey's amazing.
Yeah,
she's an absolute star.
She is.
She is an absolute star.
And she's always so composed. And I felt like, you know what it was? I felt like tonight there was a lot of nerves. Because there's a lot of high notes. As you know, Freddie Mercury was insane and his vocal range was, unworldly. But I felt so many contestants were so nervous coming into this week.
And they messed up on a few lyrics and notes.
Yeah.
They were off tempo.
But Lacey has always been, she's not flustered by anything.
Or Lane, too.
Lane is great.
Lane, Lacey, and Jeremiah
know who they are.
They know who they are, and they bring it all the time.
I feel like Alejandro knows who he is, but he doesn't know how to bring himself in a way that the others do.
He's so shy.
Yeah, like he knows who he knows who he is musically, but for some reason it doesn't read the same way that it does for like Lacey or Lane.
He better saddle
You
up.
know what I mean? It's
He
just
better
like
saddle up
because he
may
has
not,
it.
He may not
has
make it to the top 6.
I know we were talking about that. We were just like, I don't know. This
He may
performance
not make
wasn't.
it to the but the last like 3 performances from Alejandro,
We love you.
we love you.
We do.
But step your game up, fool. Come on. Come on, homie. Seriously, you're talented. You deserve to be where you are right now in the top 8.
Yeah.
But I want to see a little bit more. But before we go any further, I think you have a little note to tell everyone.
Yes, I do. We just want to tell you guys how much we love you and how much we appreciate you for checking in with us every week. So if you are watching us on YouTube, make sure to give us a thumbs up and comment. We love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you are hearing us on iTunes, make sure to give us a 5-star rating. It really does help us out. And it really means a lot for us to be able to do this for you guys and to come back every week. And we just want to say thank you.
And we love you.
And we love you.
We'll always love you. And thank you for your support.
Yes. And tell us who your favorite is, who you're rooting for. We're dying
And who
to
you think is going to win.
Yeah, for sure. It's getting down to the wire.
It's about to be top 6 soon.
Yeah.
We're about to bring the heat into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Who could stand up to the heat? I'm trying
to do the Ryan Seacrest.
I was trying to do it.
It's American Idol.
Someday, Ryan, I will be on your level. This is American Idol.
There you go. I saw it. There you go. Love it. Love it.
I got better hair than you, Ryan.
I see like a feud happening now with a hair feud.
Who has the better coif? Me or Ryan?
I loved his outfits today.
His outfit was dope.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
He had a pretty cool outfit. But to go back onto the top 8.
Okay.
I just feel like they need to step it up. All of them.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. Even Lacey, who I think is a star.
Yeah. I mean, but I think today she did a ballad. So I think it was, you either did a dance, get a powerful Queen song, or it was more of a ballad. And there was only a few that really hit the mark for me, honestly.
Like who?
So it was Jeremiah, Lacey,
Yep.
Lane.
Okay.
I was really disappointed with actually Wade.
His vocals weren't
It didn't match.
It was weird.
Yeah, and because he slipped up on
The words and the
lyrics.
tempo.
Yeah, it was just and he has that rasp that I was really expecting it to marry well with Queen, because he's, out of all of them, he's the one that does rock and roll.
Yeah, but his rasp is like, so you have to understand, Wade's rasp comes from his death metal days.
Yeah.
His voice is like shot,
Yeah.
which makes his voice very unique.
Yeah.
But I gotta be honest,
It is unique.
when you listen to these people sing and perform, and you think about it, would I want to listen to Wade sing every time I hear a song on the radio? No.
No.
Even Alejandro. It's like this one.
He has a
No.
Jason Mraz. Alejandro has a Jason Mraz kind of like, if you're in the mood to chill and kind of have it as background noise.
For sure. That's a good comparison.
I think that's
Yep.
kind of what he is, because I wouldn't necessarily see him commanding the audience the way the other contestants do.
Agreed.
You know, he doesn't have that stage presence. So that's why I do think he is a singer-songwriter.
Oh my God, get out of my head. Literally get out of my head. I was thinking that as I was watching the get to know the contestants.
Yeah.
Well, I could see him as a very successful singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
Something tells me I cannot see him as a performer. He's just not.
Yeah.
He's not that type.
Or like he does smaller venues, or it's not the big arenas
Right.
that like Katy Perry opens.
Yes.
Lacey, I can see her doing arenas 100%. I can see
Absolutely.
Lane doing
Yeah.
them. But you're right.
No, you're right.
We're both right. That's how it works here.
We're a team.
Yeah, that's what they put
We
in
are a team.
Yeah.
There's no I in we. There's a W and an E.
I love how we just went on this crazy tangent. I love it so much.
No, but
Yeah, it's true.
But Alejandro, I see him as a singer-songwriter, because if you listen to his songs, his originals, the lyrics are beautiful.
Yeah. But see, like, even Jeremiah is not too showy, and most of his stuff is all vocal, so he's not electrifying when you watch him, but
he
there's
doesn't have to be.
something Exactly. He has that Adele
Yeah.
quality of like, he doesn't have to move around. He can just sing and you go to see him.
For sure.
So he's got that going for him, which is weird because we were just saying that about Alejandro. He doesn't move around much, but there's not that electricity.
There's not.
Yeah.
There needs to be electric. You have
Yeah.
to plug him into a wall and see if he's alive.
Yeah.
Is that a good analogy? I don't know. It was
I
just-
love it. I loved it. I say yes.
She says yes. Woo, get her vote. What's your vote,
Yeah.
America?
Did you guys vote? Do you normally vote?
I've never voted ever in my life. I thought about it though. This episode was like, but then they just go away so fast. I'm
Yeah.
like, give me a time. I need to write text 1 to 54673.
Yeah. I know.
That's not the numbers, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah, I got you for sure.
All right. We're gonna get to the top 6 right now.
Yeah. I was not.
Are you excited?
I am very excited.
Are you excited for the top 6?
Yeah, I mean, I love everyone, so I can see why this is like, it's just so nerve-wracking.
Okay.
Every single time.
So, I'm gonna name the top 6.
All right.
And then after I name the top 6, I want you guys to see their beautiful faces.
Okay.
All right. The first person to make it to the top 6 is Jeremiah.
Yes.
The second person to make it to the top 6, Lacey.
Of course.
How can she not?
I mean, come on.
How can she not? The third person to make it to the top 6 is Madison. Hey. The fourth person to make it to the top 6 is Lane. The fifth person to make it to the top 6 is Alejandro. And the sixth person, when he heard his name get called, he was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Wade Coda.
Yeah. He definitely thought it was going to
He
be
was
Walker.
shocked.
Yeah. He was like pointing at Walker the whole time.
So can we pull up, please, a picture of the top 6? They were all dressed pretty awesome too, right? Mm-hmm. The fringe, I don't know if I could rock that.
Oh, he looked great. They all, like, again, the outfits for this episode. If you guys are hearing us on iTunes, make sure to check us out on YouTube. We have some cool pictures up for this episode. But yeah, everyone looks
They're all
great.
dressed great.
Yeah,
And
very
there's a lot of
shiny.
pattern and shiny.
Yeah.
Now, the pattern and shiny, that's called, what is that called?
Sequence.
Sequence. A lot of sequence
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah. Were you shocked by the fact that Alyssa Ragu didn't make it?
No.
I have to mention it. I thought when she was speaking to the judges, it was so awkward and weird. Either she was nervous, she knew she was going home, or she knew she didn't do great and was trying to.
I think she used that. I'm sorry to stop you, but my throat's dry as an excuse.
Because she's a perfectionist and
For
she's
sure.
very determined, and she doesn't like being told she's not good enough.
Well, you better get used to it.
But she's amazing and she's talented. But I just thought that was so weird, the fact that for every judge, she had something to tell them before they spoke.
That's very true.
You know, like she was trying to sway what they were going to say, but
But it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
Because it's America.
yeah.
So maybe that was her plea. That was her excuse.
Well, she already got saved once by Katy
Right.
Perry.
Yeah,
And I think Katy Perry's right. She was not there yet.
for sure.
Yeah.
She's 17?
Yeah, she's not there yet.
16? Like, she's young.
And she's very calculated, I would say, in her performances.
That's a good... I never thought about that. That's very
Like
true.
she's very planned
Yeah.
out and like knows this is what I have to hit. So when she doesn't articulate it exactly, she starts to break down. You can kind of see it.
You can see the
versus-
wheel spinning
Yeah,
in her
versus
head.
like Lacey or Lane, they kind of they messed up before, but we've always seen them kind of like shake it off.
Wade did a good job
Yeah.
when he fubbed on a lyric.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it until the judges called him out on it.
Yeah.
Which is good because as a performer, look, we're
I mean, I
human
kind of
beings.
could tell because I felt like there was too much of a pause. So I was like, oh, wait.
Oh, was that what they were talking
Yeah,
about?
there was.
I was wondering why he was pausing.
Because it was. Yeah, he forgot. He like missed it.
I thought that was a part of the whole performance.
No, but remember, even in Hollywood Week, he has a lot of problems with the lyrics. Do you remember he had?
Oh, yes.
He did have like the biggest issue with words. So I don't know. It might be something he needs to really work on, especially when it's coming down to the wire.
I mean, he has to work on it. It's not even maybe. You have to work on it.
Yeah, the talent.
Think about, even though she's a female, every guy should be like Beyonce. Mm-hmm. She is a professional.
Yeah.
You see her pre-routine. I mean,
Someone
that's
saw
the first
Homecoming.
person.
Someone saw.
I saw Homecoming. It made me even more of a fan because she just wants to be so great and badass at what she does. And that should be for every single profession.
Also, take into consideration that these contestants don't have 6 months to prep for like a 2-hour show. They have it for like it's a week by
songs to
but
prep
still
for.
It's still week by week, and there's a lot of things that they make them do in between all the, celebrity introductions. Well, I'm just saying, like,
wait.
I'm with
Please
you.
have the camera on me over here. This is the smallest violin in the world, and I'm playing it.
I'm just saying, like, you can't compare 6 months of hard work, like Beyonce style, to a week of preparation.
Understand? But I agree with you 100%. But they have 6 months. Beyonce has 6 months for a whole 3-hour show.
Right.
They're playing 2 songs, maybe 3.5 minutes in total max.
But some of them have never been in front of an audience this
Do
big.
your homework.
I know, but I'm just saying.
No excuses.
You are being Simon today.
There's just. But
I feel like I'm Paula.
But there's just no excuse. This is crunch time.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know how many people would die to be in your shoes?
You're right.
You have to step up to the plate, and you have to perform, and you have to prepare, and you have to know who you are as a musician.
Yeah, agreed.
This is the big leagues.
Yeah. No, you're right.
America's not going to vote for you if you don't bring it.
And you see it like week after week. They do not vote for the people
Absolutely.
who don't know who they are, number one, or aren't stepping up to the plate.
Walker Burroughs. He didn't make it. I don't think he should have. I think that's a great thing. I think he's a Broadway performer.
I think he's super sweet. Yeah.
He's sweet and all, but he's very Broadway with the way he holds the mic and he sings and like he's like very theatrical and like he's on stage. He is on stage, but like on stage for a play.
Right. He's gonna do great things for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, I may be mean today, but they're all very talented.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away. Just gotta step up.
Yeah.
That's it.
What would be something that you would hope all the contestants would do then?
Step your game up. Step your game up. I want to see more performances. I want to see more stage presence. I want you to captivate me.
Is there anyone in particular that you're...
Wade. He's too... Even though he moves around a bit, but it kind of looks awkward.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you don't feel comfortable doing it, he holds the mic like this.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think he gets nervous when the judges are speaking, so he just starts doing.
Again, you're being a mom. You're being like a total mom.
I'm just trying to understand where they're coming from.
I get that part, and that's probably true.
Right.
This is the top 6.
I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna be the American Idol winner. I think he's great, but he's not American Idol.
Definitely not.
No.
All right. Before I say anything, I'm gonna regret.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go into our special segment.
Yes.
All right. So, best dressed. For the female.
Yeah, I love Lacey. Okay. She had 2 different outfits that she wore. The first one was when she was with Lane, and she wore this sequence dress with feathers. I just love her and her style. She's a very cute Southern belle. Everything about her says Southern.
Wait, hold on. Must you do it again?
Not Southern belle. That's what she is. She's so gorgeous. I love her.
You sound like you're from Louisiana now.
I lived in South Carolina for a bit, so that's where I got it. But yeah, and then she also had this adorable jumpsuit. I think you saw it with the top 6, but it had deep V-neck and then the cute little bralette underneath. She just looks great, and I just follow her on Instagram to just see what she's wearing because I think she's also a fashion icon. There you go.
That's funny that you say that. Because I have in my notes that Lacey, her voice is iconic.
Oh, there you go. See, she's already our American Idol.
I could listen to her sing every single day.
And she knows how to dress for this stage. That's also an art form.
Yep.
To know what to wear, to draw the attention not only to yourself, but to what you're going to be doing and to be able to move. And
Totally agree.
it's all part of the package.
Yep.
What about you?
Mine is Lane.
Oh.
Lane looking like a rock star. Look at those boots. I want those boots. The gold sequence boots.
I was surprised when they panned out that he had those boots on.
Seeing his Meet Me, the episode before, when he's in the swamps and he's like sandals and these ugly black shoes.
Yeah.
To compare to how he's dressed
He
right
looks
now.
so fierce.
That is, I want to wear that outfit.
He looks great.
That is a dope outfit.
Yeah, he looks super suave, super put together, very handsome.
Very handsome.
Very handsome, very sexy, very rock and roll.
Hey, easy. This kid's watching.
But he does. He looks great. And a lot of them took fashion risks, like how you said the fringe on Wade's jacket. Yeah. I mean, like, he's a big guy, so I can see, like, the fashion that he gets to wear probably limited because of his sizing, right? Course. So, but the fact that they were able to have fun with the fringe, and then even Ryan
Seacrest came out with the fringe.
Yeah, that was awesome. Cute. That was so cute. I really appreciated that. That was a cute moment.
Okay. Let's do the questions.
Okay.
Ask me 3 questions so our fans could get to know me more, and then I'm gonna ask. You know what? We'll start with the ladies first.
Okay.
I'll ask.
So these are like based on the questions that they asked.
3 questions that they asked the contestants.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you first.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Celebrity crush. Who is your celebrity crush?
Jon Stewart.
Really?
Yeah, I find him.
Why?
He's intelligent. He's funny. He's just overall great. I don't know. I love him so much. He's just ever since the Tonight Show, I've watched him. So yeah, I've been obsessed with him ever since.
That's so. I find it to be very interesting
and
amazing that the first 2 things that came out of your mouth was that he's funny and he's smart.
Yes.
So to all of you men out there who are very handsome and think that's all you could offer a female, you're wrong.
No, it's definitely not. Especially for females, we get tired of
looks
just the beautiful.
fade.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
What about you?
What?
Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush. Oh, there's so many. Every Victoria's Secret model. Every Victoria's Secret model. If I have to pick one,
is it?
I'm gonna have to say
Kendall Jenner.
Kendall Jenner.
I knew it. I totally knew it. Whatever.
She's so pretty. Kendall, if you're watching this.
Was there any of the questions that surprised you?
No.
No?
No.
Besides the bubbles, you didn't think that was weird? The irrational fear?
But then he said that he was only kidding.
I know, but still, that was really clever.
Was a weird thought. Bubbles. Okay.
All right.
Since we're on the music topic, who is your music idol?
Right now it's Beyonce.
Beyonce? Beyonce?
Yeah, Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Yeah, because I also saw Homecoming. Yeah, so I think I'm obsessed. Obviously, no one puts in the work as much as she does, and she's such an icon. Yeah. I think she's a true icon.
Absolutely.
And right now, I'm totally having her playing on repeat in my house.
Do you like Beyonce or do you like Sasha Fierce?
I like them both.
Ooh.
I like them both, boo. Mm-hmm. What about you? Who'd you say?
My music icon?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. It's a very tough one. I'm being real with you. It's a toss-up. But if I have to pick one, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Oh, I understand why it was tough because of the. Is it because of the documentary? Yeah.
Even I don't care what happened. I think that whole thing shouldn't. He's dead. The guy's dead. Why are we speaking about this?
Yeah.
Still? You know what I'm saying? So, Michael Jackson is mine. There will never, ever, ever be somebody like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
If you saw the work that he put in to his shows, the closest thing is Beyonce.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting how the contestants, when they were answering this, and you could see who their icons were, who their art, and how much that was similar to their style, and how much that kind of, you can see like, oh, I can see where he gets that inspiration or that.
For sure.
It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it. But I mean, I'm not Beyonce. I wish I could be.
All right, last question.
All right.
Hidden talent. What is your hidden talent? Do you even have one?
Well, I can do impressions, but I'm not gonna do.
Oh no! You have to absolutely do the.
No,
You can't say I could do impressions and then be like, I'm not doing them.
No, no. I'm embarrassed.
This is top 6.
No,
You have to step
I'm gonna
up to
say
the
my
plate.
superpower is that I can. I wish I could speak all the languages.
That's a great superpower.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's a great superpower.
No, I'm sorry for not doing the impressions, but someday.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
What about you? What do you wish your superpower would be?
Teleport. To anywhere in the world and in the galaxy by the
Snap of your fingers.
snap of my finger. Why is my snap not working?
I don't know.
It's off duty. Yeah, I would definitely love to teleport anywhere I want to in this whole world.
These are fun questions. I really enjoyed how they came up with these. Yeah, these are fun.
All right. Before we get out of here, I want to know your predictions.
Okay.
All right.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Step up to the plate, girl.
Okay.
I want to know.
So for me, I have it between 3 people only.
Okay.
So I have Jeremiah, Lacey, and Lane.
Damn it, we're the same people.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that who you have? Yeah. Why do you not think Madison, Alejandro, and Wade?
Oh shoot, I forgot about Madison.
I don't know. Madison didn't do it for me this time, so that's why I didn't include her because.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's why I didn't include her is because she just. I feel like I could see the difference in her. She's so young, and she's like I haven't said, she's not experienced yet. I don't think it's her time.
But she reminds me of.
I'm not saying she's not going to be an artist or Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, and that demographic is a lot of America.
Yeah.
You have to think about it.
Yeah, but so is Lacey.
So is Lacey. Mm-hmm. It's tough. So okay, so you're top.
Those are my top 3. That's who I think it's
gonna come down.
It's gonna come down to.
Okay,
but for me, it's gonna be Lacey that's gonna take it.
I agree with you. We're on the same page. We're just so much.
We're just in sync. We
Oh my
we got
God.
Beyonce. We got.
Absolutely amazing.
We love Sequence.
Jeez. Okay. So we both predict
Yeah.
that Lacey K is going to be the next American Idol.
Who do you think is gonna go home next?
I'm going to say Alejandro.
Uh-huh.
I think he picked his last straw.
Okay.
And Wade.
Wade. I think Wade for sure. Yeah. For me, yeah. Either
I
Alejandro-
think if they still have their last pick, if the judges have their pick,
they'll save.
like Alejandro. Mm-hmm. Because.
But we'll see. For sure.
So, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Ricky Vitucci, and I'm going to let my beautiful co-host.
I'm Delia
segue out.
Gomez, and you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Delia Gomez.
Thank you so much. Stay classy, my friends, and we're buzzing out of here.
Bye.
Ciao.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.